Luis Diaz's future at Liverpool has taken another unexpected turn. With speculation already swirling around his next move, fresh developments have cast further doubt over whether the Colombian winger will remain at Anfield beyond this summer. While the club continues reshaping its squad under Arne Slot, Diaz's situation has emerged as a key storyline. And the latest twist could have significant implications for both Liverpool's plans and the player's own ambitions. So what has happened, what has changed, and what is Liverpool's stance? Let's break it all down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool are champions again. To mark this historic 20th League title, we've just launched our exclusive Champions collection of t-shirts. Celebrate in style and show your pride with official gear made for real Reds. Head over to copiclothing.com or just click the link in the description and grab yours while stocks last. But first, Jarell Quansah's Liverpool exit has been officially confirmed, with the 22-year-old leaving for Bayer Leverkusen to become their most expensive signing ever. After nearly 17 years at Liverpool and 58 first-team appearances, Quansah's permanent departure to Leverkusen has been announced, with the Bundesliga club paying up to £35 million for the centre-back. The fee will be comprised of an initial £30 million with up to £5 million in add-ons. Sources in Germany have disputed the initial fee, however, claiming that it is instead about £25.7 million, with the remainder made up of bonus payments. While it is disappointing to see a promising academy graduate leave, Liverpool have included a buyback clause that will be set at over £51.4 million, according to Bild. Given Quansah's obvious potential showcased during the 2023-24 season, it is a shame for the defender that he leaves the club he has played for since he was 5 years old. However, across the campaign just gone, he started just 4 league matches, and it was obvious that Arne Slot didn't deem him yet good enough to be a regular starter in the Premier League. While there remains the possibility of him returning to Anfield in the future, Quansah ends his Liverpool career with 2 trophies, the 2024 League Cup and the 2025 Premier League. Now, the Reds should accelerate their search for a replacement, with Crystal Palace's Mark Guehi the most likely centre-back candidate. At the moment, Crystal Palace are holding out for a fee of about £45 million, a larger sum than what Liverpool are currently willing to pay. At one point, supporters thought Quansah could have been the long-term successor to Virgil van Dijk, clearly boasting attributes that make him an attractive proposition. The young defender is now unlikely to ever take on that mantle. At £35 million, the Warrington-born defender becomes Leverkusen's most expensive signing ever, beating the £28 million they paid for Kerem Demirbay in 2019. That fee is indicative of a player who has the capability of fulfilling an excellent career. Good luck, Jarell. Now, in a massive Luis Diaz twist, Bayern Munich have been rebuffed from their attempt to make a move for Luis Diaz, with Liverpool maintaining that they are not looking to sell their number 7 this summer. Links to the German champions have grown louder for Diaz over the course of this week, with Sky Germany and Fabrizio Romano having both reported interest. Now, the Times' Paul Joyce is among those to report that Liverpool have now rejected an approach from Bayern after their sporting director, Max Ebel, made contact with the Reds. Liverpool also rejected an approach from Barcelona earlier in the summer, while the 28-year-old has attracted interest from Saudi Arabia, including from Al Nassr. It comes amid a questionable stance from the Reds, as they are said to be not actively looking to part ways with their number 7, nor are they planning to open talks over a new deal. Diaz has 2 years left on his contract, and at the end of last month it was claimed that the player and his camp are upset with Liverpool's stance, as they feel the club has gone back on their word. Reading between the lines though, you sense Liverpool are waiting for an offer they cannot refuse, and that has clearly not been on the table from Barcelona or Bayern Munich. From the player's perspective, you could understand any frustration, as, on one hand, approaches for his services have been rebuffed all the while. The club show no signs of a contract extension. The 28-year-old, however, has previously said that he is happy at Liverpool and will be content with or without a new deal. As ever, take the words of a footballer with a large pinch of salt. It sets up an intriguing few weeks ahead in the transfer window when it comes to Liverpool forwards, with Napoli also unable to agree a fee for Darwin Núñez as the Reds' asking price is deemed too high for the Italian club. Liverpool are reportedly seeking in excess of £55 million for the Uruguayan, who they signed in 2022 for a then record £85 million. What do you make of the current Luis Diaz situation? Do you think he is someone we should look to cash in on this season, or has he still got a big part to play in this Liverpool squad? Let me know in the comments. In other news, Andy Robertson is said to be unsure on his Liverpool future after a potential transfer to Atletico Madrid collapsed this summer. It came somewhat of a surprise to see Robertson emerge as a serious transfer target for Atletico, with the Scot left to seriously consider his options with a year left on his Anfield contract. With Milos Kerkez's arrival official, the 31-year-old is expected to drop down the pecking order, and it leaves plenty for him to consider after 7 full seasons as first-choice left-back. Atletico had been reported to want to pay as little as £4.3 million, or even nothing at all, but Liverpool held steadfast, and the Spanish side have instead pursued Matteo Ruggeri. Robertson never gave the official green light to Atletico, and journalist Fabrizio Romano has stated that the Scot remains undecided regarding the next step of his career. Writing for Court Offside, Romano reported that Robertson has not decided what he wants to do, but a decision on his future is expected very soon, with more clubs interested. It remains to be seen which clubs are interested, but it is still feasible that the 31-year-old will decide he does not want to be second choice in the final year of his contract. Liverpool know they need to offload one left-back this summer, as 3 is not maintainable with Slot favouring a smaller squad, and the need to free up non-homegrown spots. Liverpool would likely prefer to keep Robertson over Tsimikas this summer, making the most of the 31-year-old's experience alongside 21-year-old Kerkez. You sense there is also greater value in offloading the Greek international, who has 2 years left on his contract, and utilising Robertson in the pursuit of more silverware. The club, however, you expect will be respectful of Robertson's wishes should he seek to make an exit this summer, having served the club loyally since his £8 million move in 2017. It is a balancing act for Richard Hughes, and one that is to extend into pre-season with Slot's squad to report back next week. By that time though, the club will expect an answer from Robertson. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you, I'll see you in the next video.